Hi, I'm Peggy Kelly, and this is Good Morning Santa Paula. And we have John Marquez with us today, the Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce. This is our business update, and we're going to be discussing a special event and also what's going on with COVID in businesses and just business, business, business. And the Chamber is in business for business. So, John, hello. Welcome aboard. It's just, did I mention it's Thursday, December 3rd?
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. You're right, Peggy. It's almost over, so we're ready to get rid of 2020. So,
yeah, boy, let's go 2020 out the door. So anyway, what's going on? Let's start with Saturday's event. That's actually, it's a sidewalk sale. It's not an event.
yeah, we this is the second one we're doing. We are actually going to on Saturday, December 5th, from noon to 4 p.m. We're going to close down part of Main Street from Davis Street to 8th Street. And we're going to have a probably about 35 to 40 vendors that will, local home-based vendors, most of them through Santa Paula, that are going to be spread out through Main Street. And we're partnering with all the businesses that are existing on downtown. They're excited to have this. All the restaurants are looking forward to this too. And we're going to have this open air marketplace where people. We're going to have the proper protocols to make sure everybody's safe. You know, they'll have to wear their masks. They'll have to. We have hand sanitizers available. We'll be out and monitoring it to make sure that people aren't gathering in crowds. You know, we'll have signs up. We're just going to create this atmosphere of a safe place for people to go out and shop and support our local businesses.
Yeah, absolutely. That's wonderful. Give us an example. Of course, we've got already our wonderful downtown businesses that are brick and mortar, as it were. But but you're expecting a huge mix of our businesses, our restaurants, and with some really great vendors. Give us some examples of who's going to be setting up booths as far as what they're going to be offering.
Yeah, they'll be offering some arts and crafts, handmade art crafts. We have jewelry. We have there's going to be a lot of clothing businesses. Some people that make homemade stuff as far as clothing and scarves and Christmas items. It's a wide mix of everything. Kind of similar to what we had in our street festival, now a year and a half ago. So, but yeah, it's going to be a good mix of people. We required that they were all home-based businesses, preferably all local, and we have quite a few from Santa Paula, from Fillmore, handful from Ventura, and a few from Oxnard, and so on. But for the most part, it's supporting our home-based businesses haven't been able to do anything because there's really no events or anything going on. So we're giving them this great opportunity to come out and sell what they have, you know, because they haven't had that opportunity. You know, they're a business like everybody else, and they rely on events and different things. And so this gives them another opportunity, and they're excited. And we went out and talked with all the businesses, and they're excited to have this. They actually asked us to do this on Main Street. And so the city's been really great. Jeff Mitchum and Jonathan Royas have been a huge help to help us get this going. And so everybody's excited about doing this. I know there's a concern that, you know, we shouldn't be gathering and stuff, but we figured should be fine. And like I said, everybody's been pretty good in the community anyway with making sure they have their masks and making sure they keep their distance. So so it should be a really fun event. And, you know, with everything that's been going on and all the, you know, everybody's been kind of in the
Of course, you know, you restaurants, and we don't have that restriction. And of course, all our retailers are open, and they just have to keep the foot traffic under control in and out of their stores. So everything's open and ready.
town to help support this. They're all excited. We've talked to them. They're staffing up. They're making sure they have their outdoor seating set up. So it should be a good event. It's going to bring a lot of money to our downtown district. So, I mean, with the limited amount of shopping we have available, it just gives gives them an opportunity to shop local, support our local businesses.
Absolutely,
Yep.
absolutely. I'm delighted. I'm certainly looking forward to it. And so is my pocketbook. So you know,
Yes, definitely. Yes.
plan on doing Christmas shopping or holiday shopping.
Yep.
So now, of course, speaking of COVID and why we're at this point where we have to do things like that at the sidewalk sale, what's been going on with business as far as where are we at right now with business and any opportunities out there for business for grants or?
Yeah, you know, all of our businesses have been doing really well. They're really happy with the support they're getting from the community. But you know, with the restrictions, they're reducing the amount of people they can have in their business. A lot of them are down to 25%. As you know, the gyms are closed still, so it's really limited. But for the most part, they're keeping their spirits up and they're moving. You know, they're moving forward. So and they're getting a huge amount of support from the community. So what we're doing is we're trying to work with them as far as finding other avenues for funding for them. I know state of California is coming out with some information about additional grants. I know the federal government's looking at doing another round of funding as well. Ventura County's looking at doing some other funding. Nothing's quite in place yet, but it's all in the works. So we're kind of keeping an eye on it. And once all this is available, we'll come out to the businesses and present that to them and help them in any way to sign up for it. So it's a good source of funding available to them to make up for some of that. Some of that money they're never going to get back, but at least it helps them to get through the holidays.
Absolutely.
So,
you know, even the county grants, they had the $5,000 grants, and those were enough to keep people very often just at the edge. You know, I mean, and so I mean, there's a lot of people determined out there to stay in business, and anything we can do to help them stay in business, absolutely. You know, it keeps everybody working.
Yeah, on those $5,000 grants, the last time we partnered with the city and we did an outreach to over 200 businesses, and we had quite a few of them that received the grant. And I know they're coming up with another round of funding soon, and hopefully the businesses that have already applied will be eligible for that as well. So we're looking forward for that. Yeah.
That's wonderful. And I know that just yesterday, we have it in the Friday edition of the Santa Paula Times, that there's tax programs now too for businesses where they're going to be allowing them to delay their sales taxes and things like that. So, I mean, everybody seems to be trying to do something on the local, state, and federal level. So let's hope that keeps up.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully I know our numbers are high right now, but hopefully we don't shut down anything else like you see in other counties. Everybody in Ventura County has been doing a really good job, but unfortunately you're starting to see a little bit of an uptick, and hopefully it doesn't get too much, but I think we'll do okay. We'll adjust, we'll pivot and do what we have to do to support our businesses. I'll show you real quick here. We have a new poster that's going out to the community, if you can see that, about Shop Local and Shop Santa Paula. So we're giving those out to all the businesses to put them in their windows to help support the city, support their businesses and get the community to support them. We're having a downtown banner being put up that says, you know, Shop Santa Paula. We have banners throughout the city. So we're trying to do what we can to get people to stay local, shop local, support our local businesses here.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So anything else on the horizon or any words of encouragement you want to impart? Or
one last thing the chamber's doing right now, as you know, back in March, our awards dinner was canceled. It was canceled the night that everything shut down. We had it all set up that day. We shut it down about 3 or 4 o'clock that night of a 5 o'clock event. So what we did back then was we had all of our food and everything. So we offered takeout dinners for everybody that came in and picked them up. So a lot of our people that were attending the event came and picked it up. So it turned out to be a something good that happened out of something that really got shut down. So we were happy about that. But now we've kind of pivoted and we're doing a virtual event. So we're going to have that coming up probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We'll have an official announcement next Wednesday when it's going to be. So it's going to be all virtual. We'll honor our recipients from 2019. I know that seems like a long time ago, but we're going to honor them for all their hard work and dedication they've done for the community, and we'll see where it goes. We'll have an update on it next week. Something new we're trying to do it virtually. I know a lot of other people are doing it virtually. So we're putting our hand in that as well. So in fact, we're recording a lot of it today. And so it should be a fun event. We have everything I've done so far that I've seen is going to be a lot of fun. So it should be good.
There are always wonderful occasions, and I always personally got a big kick out of the fact that, you know, like in last March, you were going to honor the Citizen of the Year and all these businesses and all these wonderful people for being that for the year before. So here they've been honored all year long and didn't even know about it. You know what I mean? I've always thought that's wonderfully ironic. You know?
Yeah, and you know the best thing about this year, as you know, John Chamberlain is our MC. This will be his final year as an MC because he is retiring from Limoneira. So he put together a pretty good little program for us. So it'll be a lot of fun. So.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Oh. Bless his heart. Gonna miss John.
Yes.
Okay, well I'm looking forward to that. So I'm sure you'll let us all know, and we'll be sure to put it in the Mighty Santa Paula Times, and I'm looking forward to it personally too.
Yeah, we'll have an announcement in the Santa Paula Times next Wednesday. I'll get that to you.
And you figure it's going to be 2 to 3 weeks before you actually.
We're actually looking at making it a Christmas week event. So we're trying to do it since people are going to be home. We figured that we would do it. So it's probably going to be sometime during that week. We're finalizing some stuff, but that's kind of what we're looking forward to having it that week. So,
that sounds like fun.
Yep. Everybody's going to be home, so we might as well give them something to watch.
Absolutely. You know? Absolutely. Give them something happy to watch. That's for sure.
You can only watch so many Christmas movies, you know.
Well, yeah, they've got 90 on TCM between December 18th and December 25th. So figure that one out. It's pretty.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, listen, John, thank you so very much for updating everybody on what's happening in the business community and on a personal level and on a lawful level and all that good stuff. And we appreciate it. And once again, I'm Peggy Kelly of the Santa Paula Times, and this is John Marquez we've talked to today, who's the CEO, Executive Director, King of the Chamber of Commerce at Santa Paula. And be sure, if you watch this on KADY, TV.net, YouTube, subscribe. You can also see this on Channel 10, Spectrum Channel 10, the City of Santa Paula's government station. And we glad everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we're looking to a safe holiday season. So thank you very much. Bye-bye.